Hey guys, today I am coming to you all as a broken woman. So this week's video was supposed to be a makeover of a $10 Craigslist coffee table, but this coffee table has just bested me. I wish that I had a polished tutorial to show you this week, but unfortunately I do not. I only have a DIY fail, but not a defeat. I'm not going to say that this table has defeated me. I simply do not have another project to show you while I wrestle with this project again. Basically what happened was I got this table from Craigslist. They were selling it for $10. Picked it up. It was a little worse for wear, kind of dinged up, but not too bad. It wasn't real wood, unfortunately, so I was hesitant to try to sand it down. So I decided to paint it, and I painted it white at first, and I distressed it, and I thought I was happy with it until I put it next to my couch, and I hated it. Not the bottom part, the top part. So I decided to paint it gray. Last minute. I actually did that yesterday. And I did the top coat and it looked fine when I was painting it, but then again I put it next to my couch and I hate it. I don't understand what the issue is here. Maybe it's just me, I'm not sure. I had issues with my polyacrylic top coat as well. It yellowed on me, which is the first time that has ever happened. I know it's a thing, but I had never experienced that happening before. I just don't have enough time to do a million more coats on it. I think I might try to strip it. I've never stripped anything before, so if any of you have helpful advice for stripping something, that would be really appreciated. But I guess let me show you what I have done with this table, and if you guys have any helpful tips as to what you think I should do with it, please let me know, because I love the base of it. It's not a bad coffee table. I don't want to give up on it, but unfortunately for right now I feel like it's a fail, but hopefully next week I can give you an update on how it looks. But without further ado, let me show you the process of the fail. So here's what the table looked like originally. It had lots of dents and scuffs, and it just was a little worse for wear. And on the underside, I noticed that it had a center bar at some point, but it had been snapped off. So I just decided to fill that in with some wood filler and start painting it. Now for paint, I just use my regular Rust-Oleum chalk paint. And I did about 3 coats. Next, I used spray paint to spray the hardware on the faux drawer. I originally used rubbed bronze, but I wanted it to be darker, so I went ahead and used a black. Then I went ahead and distressed it. Now at this point, after I had distressed it, I really loved the bottom, but I wasn't super happy with how the top came out. It just looked way too one color. I wanted a little bit more something to it. So I decided that I hated it and went off to paint it gray on the top. So for that, I just used 2 colors from Rust-Oleum, one in charcoal and one in aged gray, and I made the aged gray a little bit darker. I had painted the top, I noticed while looking it over that the polyacrylic that I used to seal my chalk paint had yellowed. I think just because I applied it a little thick in some areas because I was using a foam brush. So it was just kind of yellow in places. So I decided to use some more chalk paint and cover up the yellow. But when I finished it all and sealed everything up after it had dried, I realized that I hated it. But it's not such a bad thing. I'm going to fix it. Thanks for watching. I don't know if this was enjoyable. If you guys like seeing these kind of project fails, let me know. It's definitely another entry in the DIY Gone Awry series, which is ironic because it's like the same style as the side tables that I did. So yeah, I will have a project for you next week that's going to be awesome. I have several other projects going, but none of them are finished, so I will definitely put up an update of what I end up doing with this table, and hopefully it will be awesome. As always, I hope you guys all have amazing weeks, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be better than this one. Bye guys.